Hello, welcome to the ISSF World Cup Shotgun here in Nicosia, Cyprus. We're at the Olympic shooting range getting ready for the skeet mixed team event. It's the only final of the day today for skeet, and tomorrow we have the team events. So it's second to last day, and finally no wind today as it was these last few days. Fortunately, not much sun either, but at least it's not going to be so difficult and challenging fighting the wind throughout the whole finals for these athletes. Some of them we have already seen in the finals. Yesterday's winners, Amber Hill won the gold medal for skeet women, while Azmi Mehelba won the gold for men.
We will now present
Tamara Cassandro, who we'll see now in the first relay, was a silver medalist yesterday.
Position number 3 with bib number 5, representing Czech Republic.
About
Thomas Nadler and Martina Skaliska.
To start with the presentation. First coming out is the Czech Republic mixed team, Thomas Nadler and Martina Skaliska. They're going to be competing for their place in the medal match. We're going to have 2 bronze medals today, and for the medal match we're going to be watching who's going to win the gold and the silver. Second coming out, Italian mixed team, Tamara Cassandro and Dana Bacozzi. These mixed teams were the most successful in qualification and to get to try out for the medal match.
Is also the coach of this Italian team.
And
the jury member in charge for the first semi-final.
More Italian team.
Melis Giro from
Tamaro, Chiara Cainero and Gabriela Rossetti, and now coming the jury in charge, Melis Girard
from Cyprus.
And Akis Kitiris from Cyprus will be the referee for this finals. And we are getting ready now to start with the first station. So on each station, each of these team members, so 2 Italian teams and 1 Czech Republic, they're all going to be shooting 4 targets on the first station, after which we go on to the second station where they'll again have 2 doubles, which means 4 targets, and in the last station again 2 doubles or 4 targets. They'll be just shooting normal and reverse, which means on the third and the fourth station that is shooting first the high house target, then the low house target, and on the last station the normal is shooting first the low house target, then the high house target, shooting at these targets that are made of clay and trapped. They are coming out at speed of 80 kilometers per hour. In skeet it's a bit less. And they are shooting 2 at a time, but they do have a rule in which way they shoot. Starting off first, the Italian team with Rossetti and Cainero. Currently they have only 1 miss that Cainero just had. After this first round, when they go through all 3 stations, the team that has the lowest amount of hits is a team that goes out of the finals, and the 2 remaining are fighting for their chance to go into the medal match. The one who loses wins the bronze, and the other team goes into the medal match after 1 more round of these 3 stations. There was no target for Bacozzi, so that means that only 1 target flew out. The other one was not there for her to try and shoot it. was 2 hits by Bakosi. So in this first part of the finals, in the first relay, only the bronze medal is decided, while the gold and silver, we will have to wait until both of the relays are finished to find out who's the one to win the gold today, the only gold given out today. The first 3 days of the competition was only reserved for trap. Now the second part of the competition is only skeet. The 2 disciplines, you could say, are similar, but only because they're shooting at the same targets with a shotgun. But on the other hand, they're definitely 2 different disciplines.
After the first station of Series 1,
because
Team
in
Italy
trap,
number 2
the
is
targets
leading
are
with
coming out
8 hits in the first
in
8
front
targets.
of the
Team Italy
athletes,
1 and the Team Czech
while
Republic
here
1,
in skeet they're
although
coming
with
out
7
of these
hits
2 houses,
out of the first 8
high
targets.
house and low house.
Continue with station 4.
They finished with the first station, which is station 3. One of the Italian teams has 7 hits with Rossetti and Cainero, 8 hits Cassandro and Bakosi, and the Czech Republic team has 7 hits, which means that Cassandro and Bakosi are in an advantage, and I'm sure this the Italian coach is happy to have 2 teams in the competition in the finals. It's a fairly new thing, this mixed team events, where 2 of the athletes compete together. So it's very wonderful to see when they join their forces and do such a great job as, for instance, Rossetti and Cainero here. They had not had any misses on the second station, that is station number 4. So they are shooting from station number 3, 4, and 5. And for us, it can seem like the first, second, and third station. But in the qualification part, they are using other stations as well, and that's why they're numbered this way. Cassandra now had 1 miss, but as I said, he did win the silver medal yesterday. Lost it in the last second from Mehelba from Egypt. Bakosi hits both of the targets, goes for the perfect 4 hits in 1 station. These targets are a diameter of, they're round, and they're a diameter of 110 millimeters, which means 11 centimeters, and they are 2.5 centimeter high. Two more before moving on to the last station before one of the teams leaves the finals. There was no target, and now once again, I think that's 1 miss.
After station 4 and 16 targets.
So the both Italian teams are standing pretty well, with both having 15 hits, while Czech Republic has 13 hits. These athletes are able to stay in the sport for a really long time. It's one of those sports where a career can be a very, very long one. That was one miss by Rossetti. And every hit counts here. It's very important to try and have as much hits as possible to try and get into the medal match. There was no target. But as I said, at least there is no wind, so that makes it a bit easier. It's always interesting to know that even though the athletes shoot here with guns, shotguns, ironically this is a really meditative sport where athletes keep their calm and composure while they're shooting, and the shotgun is just like a tool to show the magnitude of the focus that they're able to cultivate and show off here. Because even though it looks effortless, these athletes do need to train much to come where they are now. I think they're taking a VAR. Bacosi does not agree that it was a hit, that it was a miss. So they're going to review the last hit, the last target.
The jury in charge, Mrs.
These
Marie
athletes
Giraud, with the referee, Mr. Friso
prepare
Zoidiou,
for these
proceed to the
competitions,
VAR room
and it's not
to clarify
just
the result
about
of the target.
shooting the targets. Of course, it's also about holding keeping themselves healthy mentally and physically with precise stretching, strength exercises for their mental abilities, and overall it's a really healthy sport. It helps with focus, and it's a hit for Bacosi. She was right to ask for VAR. She saw that it was a hit, and it was a really quick decision. In the qualification part, each of the finalists here already shot 75 targets. And here they're going to be shooting 12 each, 24 per mixed team. It looks like the Czech Republic team just had a few more misses than it was possible for them to try and stay in this finals. And now one more miss. I think the coach is already pretty aware of the situation that the mixed team, his team, is in. Skalička. Now with the last two targets, it's going to be the reverse double, which is high house, low house on this last station. So shooting this high house, low house. And she shot both of the targets.
Number 2 is leading with 23 hits. Team Italy 1 follows with 22 hits. The team from Czech Republic
But unfortunately,
with 20 hits.
for the Czech Republic team, they were aware of this happening. Thomas Niederland, Martina Skalička are not continuing with the finals. So we only have the two Italian teams left, which means there's definitely Italy in the middle match. And definitely one winning the bronze. It's just a question of who is it going to be, Rossetti and Cainero or Cassandra and Bacosi. Currently Cassandra and Bacosi have one less miss than Rossetti and Cainero. So they're all shooting first on station number 3, which is the first station that they shoot on. 4 targets, 1 normal, which means high house, low house target, and then 1 double.
VAR protest again from the Italian
Asking
coach.
for VAR now, the Italian coach. The referees will now review the target to see if it was a hit. But by the way that the coach reacted, it seems like it could be a hit because they know. Sometimes, of course, it's not, but
We're waiting for the result.
it really seems like this one is.
VAR.
You can see the bull shots and the target right there. So I'm guessing it's a hit, but we're gonna see what the referees say. It's a hit, they say. The coach is satisfied with this turn of events. And now this one was a miss, but at least in the normal double, 1 hit was saved because of VAR. Cassandra and Bacosi have a chance to really get ahead now. They do still have 2 more stations to go. But if Bacosi has even 2 hits now, they'll be in the lead. Bacosi. One hit, 1 miss, and we saw that
After
miss
32
going
targets, the Team
far
Italy
into
2
the
is
grass.
leading with 30 hits, and Team Italy 1 follows with 28 hits. We
So
continue to
Cassandra and
24.
Bacosi have 30 hits, and Rossetti and Cainero 28. 2 more station. On each station they're shooting 4 targets. The individual events, they usually only shoot 1 double in the middle station. It's looking good for Cassandra and Bacosi, but there's still enough targets to go to see if the situation changes. the coach has to decide who's going to be the first team member and who's going to be the second team member, and it's important, especially if they come to a shoot-off, because the first one doing the shoot-off is the first team member of the team, and it can make a huge difference, because sometimes the shoot-off can be done in only the first 2 targets, which means it's all on the backs of the first team member. Of course, it's not a rule that it happens in the first 2 targets, so it usually comes to the second team member as well. But the coach has to be very familiar and acquainted with his athletes to be able to make this decision. We're on the last station there, and there's 2 hits of a difference. One of them going into the medal match and one of them winning the bronze. We saw that yellow mark on the jacket that they have, and it means that when they're holding the shotgun before taking it up, it's a mark from which the shotgun is not allowed to go over. 1 hit, 1 miss for Kainero. Now for the reverse double, it's going to be high house, low house target. Nicely seen, both of the hits. They come to a total of 42 after 48 targets, which means they had 6 missed targets in 48 targets. All right, 3 more hits by the Italian team with Cassandro and Bacosi, and they go into the medal match. So they definitely have a chance, but it's all up to Bacosi now. See, it's not always that the first team member has the toughest job. Bacosi now needs just 1 more hit to ensure her team going into the medal match and fighting for gold against the team that we'll find out in relay 2, and she does it. She does it just effortlessly, hitting all 4 targets. Wonderfully done. 44 targets hit after 48 targets. Tamaro Cassandro and Diana Bacosi going into the medal match, and the bronze goes to Gabriela Rossetti.
We will have the second semi-final of the day in a while.
And Chiara Kainero.
After that semi-final, the team which is going to win will have to compete in the medal match.
That was it for the first relay,
for the gold and silver medals.
where you let us know in the comments what you think about these mixed team events happening at the ISSF World Cups. And make sure to stay with us. We'll be right back with the second relay. It's going to be 3 more teams fighting for their place in the medal match. 2 teams from USA and 1 from Cyprus. As we've seen now, we had 2 Italian teams. 1 won the bronze and 1 is going into the medal match. We'll see what happens with the 2 teams from United States and 1 from Cyprus.
The
pictures.
athletes of the second semi-final getting prepared.
Targets being hit. The celebration of the athletes, the finalists, to go through this first relay.
The referee will show the targets.
And now, while we wait,
And the athletes
we're
will
going
have
to
a test fire.
watch a director's cut of the shooting community and what it has to do with the environment. Nature is the world around us. We as human beings depend on it, so we must protect it and take care of our nature that provides us more than just beauty, but life as well. In the shooting sport, the materials used are recyclable. It is important if we want to preserve the environment. Competition and training take place outdoors, so the shooting sport community is in touch with nature every day. Athletes are encouraged from an early age to be attentive when dealing with the environment. The shooting sport community is seriously committed to keep Mother Nature clean, as well as to recycle all materials that are used in training and competition. Let's hold each other accountable and help Earth become a clean and healthy place again.
Ako stigneš, naravno. Jer ja ne mogu ja gledat kad ih pratim.
The relay 2 will begin in just a few moments. Now the finalists who will be in the relay 2 are going to just prepare for their time in the finals. Station number 3, 4, and 5, shooting 4 targets on each of the station. This relay went fast, and I'm sure this one will too. So we get to the medal match to see who wins the only gold for today at the ISSF World Cup. Shotgun here in Nicosia, Cyprus, where we are very glad that the weather is better, and hoping for some sun tomorrow for the last day of the competition.
Fire, please.
The finalists now have a chance for some test fire before the beginning of the finals. The two teams that win the bronze and go for the medal match will shoot a total of 48 targets, 24 per team member. And one of the teams is leaving after 24 targets, not qualified to be in the race for gold.
The athletes are in the test fire position.
So as I said, we had 2 teams from USA and 1 team from Cyprus. Smith, who was a bronze medalist yesterday, test firing. One of the safest sports in the world. The shooting sport, even though shotguns are involved, but safety is one of the most important things in this sport, and it's the very first thing the athletes here learn, which encourages discipline and respectful behavior towards the guns and towards each other, of course. These athletes take this very seriously among each other as well. And even if this is a playful sport as well, that part is not the part they play with. So safety always. Now it's a showing of the targets
Normal double.
for all of the teams. First they show the reverse double, now they're showing normal double, and the athletes are now ready.
We will now
To
present
begin with the finals.
the athletes of the three teams of the second semi-final of the day. It's kit team event. So, in position number 3 with bib
Let's
number
see this
6,
coming out first.
the team
It's going
Cyprus
to be the
won
Cyprus team from
with
Cyprus.
Menelaos Michailidis and Konstantia Nikolaou.
They're on their home ground here in Cyprus.
The coach of the team from Cyprus,
Konstantia
Mr. Michalis
Nikolaou
Pajanis.
and Menelaos
In position
Michailidis.
number 2, bib number 4, the team United States won.
Then
with
the
Austin
first
Jewel
team
Smith
from
and
United
Philip
States,
Russell Jackman.
Austin Jewel Smith and Philip Russell Jungman.
The coach of the team, Mr. Joe Papa. And in position number 1, bib number 2, the team United States 2, with Caitlin Connor and Adam McBee.
And the last
Coach of the
team to come
Mr.
out
Jay
into
Waltron.
this finals, Caitlin Connor and Adam
Jury
McBee.
member in charge for this second semi-final, Mrs. Melis Giro from Turkey. And referee, Mr. Marian Karpunaru
The
from
jury in charge
Romania.
is Melise Gerard.
Good luck to the three teams, and let the
We're
second
now ready
semi-final
to begin with the first station.
I was thinking each station.
So it's the two United States teams and one from Cyprus, like we had in relay one with the two teams from Italy. We're gonna see how it goes with the two USA teams. So far so good. Connor and McBee, one of the teams from USA, and Smith and Youngman, the second team. And as we can see, it's going good for the first team so far, no misses. And the first 8 targets of this of the finals of relay 2, of coming to the decision who's shooting against the Italian team for the gold. That was one miss for Smith. So far, Smith and Ljungman have 2 misses, 3 misses. And the first team from United States was much more successful. It's 3 hits of a difference. It could cost them later in the finals as well. Michailidis with 2 misses. This 28-year-old who won the European Championship with his team last year in Osijek. So he knows how to shoot in teams. Let's just see how it goes alongside Nicolaou. The 37-year-old winning the bronze medal last year in Cairo.
After the first 8
For skeet
rackets,
women.
Team United States 2 is leading
All
with
of
8
these
hits.
finalists
Team
are
United States 1 and Team
strong
Cyprus 1 only
competition
with
amongst
5
each
hits.
other.
We continue to station 4.
And it's uncertain until we get to the very end who will be the best today in this World Cup. Nice. Connor continuing on with no misses for her team. Excellent shooting. It's looking really, really good for Team USA with Connor and McBee. And it seems like they're favorable for the medal match. Only miss, first miss for Team USA. So far, so good. I would say it's a good result after 16 targets, especially with the other 2 teams having already a few more misses. We're in station number 4, but it's the second station that they're shooting from. 2 doubles, which they usually shoot only 1 double on. And it goes only normal, then reverse. Now the reverse was good for Ljungman. He was able to hit all 4 targets, and they're 3 hits behind the other USA team, Connor and McBee. Team from Cyprus has a chance to take to be 1 hit ahead from Smith and Ljungman. They cannot afford a miss. Let's see if Nicolaou can have all hits. It was both misses, which means that the team is not standing good currently. I think that was 1 more miss. Let's see. They're going to
After 16 targets, Team United States 2 is leading with 15 hits. Team United States 1 with
go
12
on
hits.
to the
Team
last,
Cyprus 1 with 10 hits. We move to station 5.
station before we come to a first decision. In this moment, the finals still seem peaceful because the medal match is the one where the most nerve-wracking part happens. So far, Connor and McBee didn't have a lot of miss targets in the first two stations. Now they had 2, 3 in the last station, but they're pretty much safe to stay in the finals after this last station. It's just a question of who's going into the medal match between the two teams from USA.
Cipar.
Which we will know now if Jungmann hits all the targets. Cyprus is not in a good position then.
Priča nešto trener, ali neće biti varno.
All right, continuing on, let's see. All right, they're giving a chance to team from Cyprus to try and save themselves and stay in the final to maybe qualify. But they cannot afford any more mistakes now, any more missed targets. And unfortunately with this one, there is no more chance for team from Cyprus to try and qualify to go get the gold. Nicolao's last 2 targets now. And they came to a total of 15 hits, which was not enough for them to stay in the finals. Unfortunately for the Cyprus team that was on their home ground. I'm sure they're a little sad about this, but that's sports. Constantia Nicolao. And Menelaos Michaelides. talking to their coach now. It's a learning curve. It's a learning process. But now we have a same situation that we had in the first relay with two Italian teams. So we definitely know that USA wins one of the bronze alongside the Italian team from the first relay, and one of the teams is going in to compete for gold with Cassandra and Bacosi in the medal match. Going through these three stations once again to come to a decision. "26 targets for this team that was in the lead from the beginning. And I think no matter what the second team does, Smith and Jungmann, they'll not be able to try and tie. Not on the first station, at least. Station number 3. Let's go with the normal double. High house, low house. Hits the low house. And the high house as well. And now for the reverse double, low house,
After
high
32
house.
targets,
High
Team
house
United
was
States
lost.
number 2 is leading with 26 hits. Team United
And,
States number
there's
1
3
is following
hits
with
of a
23
difference
hits.
between these two teams.
Continue with station 4.
Middle station. They have 4 targets again. That was Connor with the perfect 4 hits. This 31-year-old that started competing back in 2006 and won the World Championship back in 2018. Now Adam McBee, 25-year-old, has been showing off some great skills in this final. And making a good team with Connor. After the station number 4, they come to 33 hits. It's a moment for Smith and Jungmann to really step up their game. And try to hit all the targets that they have to get closer to Connor and McBee. Jungmann, 26 years old. He was a very successful junior, winning silver and bronze as a junior back in 2014 and 2015. The bronze was in 2014 and then the silver in 2015. But in the mixed team event, he won the bronze medal in Lonato back last year. at the World Cup. So we're gonna see this time. Maybe they go in for the gold, but definitely one of these teams is winning the bronze. One more Connor's miss, but she was marvelous in this finals. I would really be interested to see what she does in the medal match as well. Two more hits by McBee, and Smith and Jungmann won't have a chance to go into the medal match. And he does it, coming to 40 hits out of 48 targets. They're going into the medal match. Smith and Jungmann will finish it off for their bronze, but it's pretty clear now Connor and McBee are the ones competing for the bronze. Jungmann's last 4 targets for the bronze. Connor and McBee going for the gold. Two more targets. It's nice to finish with 2 hits, and he does it. Wonderful ending for Austin Jules Smith and Philip Russell Jungmann. They won the bronze medal, while Caitlin Connor and Adam McBee go into the medal match alongside Cassandro and Bakosi. There we have them, Austin Jules Smith and Philip Russell Jungmann from USA. Won the bronze medal at the ISSF World Cup here in Nicosia, Cyprus. And now we get to see some of these nice slow motion shots. The medal match, the biggest event of the day, to find out who wins the gold. So stay with us and follow the official pages of ISSF on Facebook and Instagram, as well as the YouTube channel, so that you can see all the competitions being covered and broadcasted to you by the ISSF events happening all over the world currently in Cyprus, and we are here still yet another day, and tomorrow is the last one. So stay with us, and while we wait for the medal match, while we wait for the medal match, we're going to see a director's cut of this nice and beautiful discipline skeet. Skeet shooting discipline, practiced at the Olympics since 1968. Unlike trap, in skeet, the athletes shoot 2 targets at a time. One coming from the left, called high house target, and one coming from the right, low house target. The targets are made of clay and break easily when hit with a ball shot,
that are precisely examined in equipment control to ensure fair play. Men and women compete in this discipline, cultivating exceptional coordination and concentration to be able to successfully hit both targets one by one in a very limited span of time. The skill requires fast reaction, since athletes have to be able to quickly take the shotgun in position right before aiming and shooting the targets. Skeet, a marvelous discipline challenging both physical and mental abilities.
No gratis. Ce? Stai preferită la mes. Stai preferită la mes. You in here? I don't have to be. Yeah. Two French. We got bronze. We got bronze. Take another one and I stay to the Taki. I stay to the No, no matter. Yeah, they come in.
The athletes of the two teams have the right for a test fire. The targets are not presented for the medal match.
The athletes are now testing fire before they come to the main event, the medal match here at the ISSF World Cup in Nicosia, Cyprus. The only match of the day, the only gold medal being awarded today. And it's going to be for the mixed team. One by one, they have a test fire. So only two teams competing against each other, Italy and United States.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the organizing committee of the ISSF welcome Nicosia
And
2022.
we're just
The ISSF
about to
welcome you for
begin.
today's medal
The athletes
match.
are going to come
This
out
big
now.
mixed team event. I'm going to present the two teams of the medal match.
And show us what they got today. So
Position
they're
number
again
two,
starting
team
from
number
0,
two,
but this
Team
time they're
United
shooting
States
on
two,
points,
with Kathleen
which means that
Connor
after
and
each
Adam
station,
McPhee.
after 4 targets from each team member, the one team that has more hits
Point of the team
wins
is
2
the
points,
Jay
and if they're
Walker.
tied, they each win 1 point. Team from USA, Caitlin Connor and Adam
Position number
McBee,
one, beef
competing
number
for the gold.
one.
They went through the
Representing
qualifications
Italy,
and
Team Italy
the
number
first
two
part
with
of the
Tamara
finals
Cassandro and
to
Diana
come here
Marcosi.
and compete for
Point of the
gold
team is
alongside the
Andrea Benelli.
Italian representatives Tamaro
Team member
Cassandro
in charge for this medal
and
match,
Diana Bakosi.
Drazen Kozic from Croatia.
Dražen Božić is the jury
And
in
referee,
charge
Mr.
of the
Alkis
finals
Kitiris from
of the medal
Cyprus.
match.
Good luck to the two teams.
Alkis
Let the
Kitiris
medal
from
match
Cyprus
begin.
is the referee in charge. Ready to begin with the first station, which is station number 3. And the 4 targets here are going to be 2 doubles, 1 reverse, 1 normal, 1 reverse. Normal being high house and then low house target. So Italy against United States. And the reverse being first shooting the low house target, then the high house target. And so they'll go on station number 3, then 4, then 5, and back to station number 3, then 4. It's a very, very deciding moment, and these athletes are getting ready throughout the year, all the time, for these last few deciding moments when they have to give it all, as we've seen Cassandro do in his first station number 3. Let's see if Bakosi can keep up. And she does. Perfect 8 hits. Perfect 8 hits, which gives them a great advantage here, because now Team USA cannot afford even 1 miss. These athletes are used to this kind of pressure, and I'm sure they don't really try to think about it. They just focus and shoot. It's all on McBee now. Potentially the youngest one in the finals. Let's see how he does. All right, first 2 are done. And he hits both of the targets, which means they win
First 8 targets.
1 point each.
The two teams are
When
equal
they are
with
tied,
8 hits,
they go
getting 1 point each
until
team.
6 points. First one to reach 6 points wins the gold.
We move to station 4.
They're gonna go on station number
8 targets for each team.
4 now, which is the second station.
The sequence is changing. The second round.
And we started with Team Italy shooting first. Now it's USA. They're going to be changing by each of the stations. So Connor starting off well. Keeping up with the perfect, no missed targets so far. It's something that is kind of even expected here in the last part in the medal match, where only the best of the best come to. As I said, McBee is the youngest one here. He is 25 years old, and he's holding up very well. Only one missed target so far by Team USA. Now Italy has a chance to win 2 points if they don't miss any of the targets. All right, it's going good. It's all up to Bacosi now. I think that's one miss. Now she cannot afford one more, because with 2 hits they'll be tied, but if she misses one more, Team USA will win 2 points. And she was able to save this situation at least to the point where they each come to a tie. So now they both have 2 points and are 4 points away from the gold. Starting off first now, again, the Italian team. The coach has the opportunity to take one timeout that is 1 minute long. In the finals, but there's still no need for that. Tamaro Cassandro and Diana Bacosi are going good. Bacosi is a Olympic gold medalist, so she knows what she's doing here. And they have a perfect series once again. Now the pressure is on Team USA. Caitlin Connor, world champion, missing one target on the last station. And the coach is agreeing that that was a miss, but it was almost a hit. Just it was obvious to them that just by a little bit it was a miss in the end, which means after the station, after McBee's shooting, the Italian team is going to win 2 points and will be one step closer to the gold.
Now, the winner is Team Italy.
Both Connor and McBee had one miss.
No miss. Reaching the 4 points. United States 2 with 6 hits. There's no point and is 2
So the 2 points go to Team Italy, but in the next station,
We return to station
USA
3.
has a chance to tie it out again.
Targets. Again, the sequence here of shooting is changing.
So we went from station number 3, then station number 4, 5, and we're back to 3. The fourth one will be the last one as a station. If they don't settle the score by then, they're going into the shoot-offs. And I think that's one miss again by Team USA, giving some advantage to the Italian team. They really have to give it all. In this last moment, we can see how fast these targets go by, and how actually these athletes are quick to catch them in their flight. One more miss by Team USA. Italy has a strong chance for a match point. If they win this round, they win the gold. And they're doing it so calmly, but I'm sure it's all the training. And feels secure. Cassandro is making a way for Bacosi, and she now needs just 3 hits for the match point, and she does with the first 2. One more hit and the gold is Italian. Let's see if Bacosi can do this. And she does it, and with a perfect ending for the Italian team. 2 times in a row they had perfect 8 hits, and now they match point this finals for mixed team, winning the gold medal. Tamara Cassandro and Diana Bacosi, they were marvelous, really excellent in this finals. It was a pleasure watching them shoot so wonderfully in this ISSF World Cup, while Caitlin Connor and Adam McBee from United States won the silver medal. They're absolutely happy as well, and both of these teams have a reason to celebrate today after such a great finals. The only final of the day, the only gold of the day goes to Italy and Tamara Cassandra and Diana Bacosi. It was a wonderful thing watching them succeed in this final. So Italy golden, United States silver, and then we have one more Italian team winning the bronze medal, as well as team from USA with another bronze. So Italy and United States definitely dominated this mixed team event today. As we can see, only these 2 nations here. And beautifully done. Hope you had a great time watching the finalists go through this finals, and Tamara Cassandra and Diana Bacosi winning the gold medal.
On the left side of the range.
It was a very suspenseful final. And if you want more of this, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as follow the official page on Facebook, where broadcast is coming to you live, because tomorrow we have one more day of competition, and it's going to be only team events. So team men and team women, bronze medal match and gold medal match, starting at 3 p.m. local time here in Nicosia, Cyprus. Come back so you can find out who will be the best teams of men and women, because we already know who is the best mixed team, and this time it's the Italian Tamara Cassandra and Diana Bacosi. Thank you for watching. Tomorrow 3 p.m. local time, come back and watch the ISSF World Cup Shotgun last day of the competition.